You see the Amazon bucket hat on, so it's gonna be one of those little Amazon videos, more just shit that's happened at work, so to speak. Because honestly, I feel like drama inside places that you never thought would have drama is fucking hilarious to me. Like, imagine having drama in a workplace that's like, that just sells kids toys, like fucking Build-A-Bear. Like, that shit would be nuts. And just argue with your customers, or not even customers, arguing with your fucking coworkers. It's like, bruh, you work at fucking a kid's store. Chill the fuck out. Recently, there has been a specific coworker whose name I will just call Hennessy. And Hennessy got fired for basically just talking too much in our little work group chat. So at my DSP, we have this app called Amazon Chime. And that's basically your little work group chat where updates are being sent, people are asking if you want switches, covers, announcements, anything important that can't get into a group setting, something that you need a message say out to everyone regardless of if they're working or it's their day off. And this chat, we were told, was primarily used for work purposes. If you're off the clock, you shouldn't be using it. And those were pretty simple. Who would want to be looking at work notifications or any work shit related when it's your day off? Certainly not me, but my little Mexican ass always wants to be a little metiche, so I always gotta know what the hell's going on. And Hennessy, she used to be working for this company way before I was, before they even had a station out in Burbank. And when I first met her, it was such a fucking interesting experience, to say the least. I didn't know who the fuck she was, right? I'm over here on the pad, you know, getting helped out, loading my shit up. She comes up to me and says, "Hey, I'm gonna rescue you, let me help you out." So she's helped me out, she's giving me a box, and I accidentally yanked her fucking badge. I yanked the badge off of her, and I didn't even realize it until I went back to grab the other box she was handing me. She's like, are you okay? Is everything, or what's wrong with you? I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, you just ripped off my badge. I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry, like that was an accident, like I didn't mean to do that. And then she was acting weird about it, thinking I did that shit intentionally. Like, how the fuck am I intentionally gonna grab your badge, right, when I'm trying to grab the box? Like, what makes you think I'm even, like, I don't know you to begin with. This is our first interaction together, and you think I don't like you? Oh, hell no. I already knew that was a telltale sign from this bitch from the start. Now that I ranted a little bit, enough to where YouTube isn't probably watching at this point, got the dab all in there, loaded up, $4.90 for 40 seconds. Because goddamn it, man, talking about her stresses me the fuck out. Gives me PTSD. Anyway, salud. Cheers. So right off of the bat, I knew something was bad shit crazy with this woman. Because accidents do happen, right? But to think that it's intentional towards you, especially when it's your first time meeting someone, that to me doesn't make sense whatsoever. But hey, I let it be. We made up, we apologized, we were cool. And in the 4 months that I was working there, never was the chat system being abused, never was anyone talking without it being work related. Everyone was asking, oh, what's for lunch, what's an update, and never did you ever hear her or see her name ever pop up until maybe during peak season, where all of a sudden she just has all this free time and just starts texting the group chat paragraphs and like little short sentences about shit that doesn't, like, it, like shit that doesn't even revolve or involve her at wow whatsoever. She's just giving input and just replying to everyone's goddamn message. Like, what the hell is going on? This isn't the comment section of an Instagram where you comment and reply to everyone's fucking comment. So then time goes on and she's just messaging even when she's not even working, messaging paragraphs, shit that's not work related, sharing memes, posting YouTube links. And they told us time and time again to only use this chat for work purposes. Don't use it anything else besides if you're at work. And in management's eyes, they're thinking, okay, well, if this is a work only, you have to be getting paid if you're using the app. So then they had to make announcements every couple weeks, letting everyone know, hey y'all, we can't have you guys messaging in the chat when you're not working, messaging in the chat links. It even got to a point where she was just getting political about shit that didn't even need any commentary behind. And just shit, like, it's just history shit that just had no need in the workforce. Like, there was no need for her to be bringing up, you know, history and facts, and it was just uncomfortable. You know, it got to a point where it was just getting uncomfortable. me and several other people were getting messages from her, and it's like stuff that wasn't even work related. Like, it got to a point where she messaged me a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna see if I can find the message. She messaged me a couple weeks ago on Instagram out of nowhere. Followed my Instagram page. I'm like, how the fuck did she find my Instagram to begin with? The only way that shit could happen is if she was over here just typing my first name and my last name, because I don't follow a single person at work, and she doesn't even have my number to begin with. So that shit just got me stupid confused. And then I don't know what the hell was going on in her mind that she was just all of a sudden snapped and was just after everyone. In person she was nice, but she was being a little keyboard warrior, just typing all this shit in the chat, and even at one point was talking shit about me, even saying that how I was the favorite one. Like, to her it was just like it got all in her head with the no favoritism. Everything just got in her fucking head, and I don't know where this came from at all. Even some of the coworkers I've been talking to had bad experiences with her. So then when she didn't get what she wanted, she threw this whole little hissy fit and started throwing in his face like, I have a degree in this, I have a degree in law, da 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 da. And it just got to a point where I was like, everyone was just fed up with her. So then last week, I want to say, or 2 weeks ago, it got so bad to the point where she exposed herself talking shit about the company with her boyfriend, if that makes sense. So she was texting her boyfriend, right? Or her husband, I should say, my bad, her husband, about all this shit that's been going on with work, him agreeing with her, right? And then her screenshotting that conversation, sending it to the work chat. Now, there's only one fucking work chat anyone's ever in. I don't care what DSP, you're only ever in one work chat, and that's with everybody. So for you to mistakenly just put that out there just blows my mind. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I know you had to do that shit with intention, with thought process. Someone that smart isn't that dumb. I'm sorry, but I guess I was wrong. That same day, she was just going on about sexism, favoritism, shit being unlawful, cruel. Like, it was just, where's this delusion coming from? Over here talking about sexism when she's the only female that's having this problem. Why? Because she doesn't shut the fuck up in chat and just keeps talking. Meanwhile, I'm just there with a big ol' smile reading everything that's going on, because everybody's collectively ignoring this bitch. Everyone's just ignoring what she's saying. We're still going on with our chats and our discussions, but we intentionally just ignore her and don't comment or reply to anything she says. But what does she do? She's over here replying to conversations that me and someone else was having. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's not even in a nice way. It's more like in a condescending, like, I know it all type way. All right, buddy. Salud. Cheers. So after that whole shabacle, later that day, once my shift was over, I got back to the station and debriefed. I noticed me and everybody else got removed from the chat. We're like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, what the hell is going on? I asked my dispatcher, I'm like, is everything okay? He didn't even know what the hell was going on. It was just out of the blue. And it wasn't even anyone from management. It was the fucking owner himself removing everyone, which got me like shit in bricks. At this point, me and some of the coworkers were just ready to file out our goddamn unemployment forms, ready just to be lazy ass son of a bitches, but hey, still get paid for it. Cause I genuinely thought that this bitch probably like sued and won some shit. Like that was the thing that was on my mind. Cause that day I rescued her. That day where she was going all psychotic, I rescued her. I had to talk to her. She seemed perfectly fine and cool with me until she started talking shit when they showed an update and my name was in front of her name when I rescued her. And she had to say over here, oh, look, the favor is right on top of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? I just helped you out, bro. Like, that's not my, I can't control that. They sure as damn well can't control whose name is first seen on your route. Like, what? At that point, I told my dispatch, I'm like, bro, if you need any evidence, let me know. I think later that day or a couple days after, I showed him like the messages like she was sending me. He's like, bro, send me that. And then a couple days ago, we had a meeting right before work. The owner was there. Like, he was just waiting for everyone to be there. Usually they start the meeting at exactly 10:15. But no, he's like, let's make sure everyone's here. So this guy basically, really nice fucking dude. Like, he was calm, no pissed whatsoever, which I was surprised. I thought he would be, you know, being in the situation of having one disgruntled employee kind of ruin it for everyone. The bitch couldn't keep her mouth shut, so they just had to delete the whole fucking chat and start a new one on the app that we get our shifts on. So it was like, okay, at least now there's less apps to download. But now the only thing is you can only see the chat when you're working, because they manually add you into the chat in the morning and then manually remove you after your day's done. And when he's telling this to us, I look outside and I see that bitch Hennessy not even paying attention at all what's going on in the meeting. She's just outside minding her own business, whatever. And that day was so productive from her. I've never seen her so far ahead in her stops, because before, with all that texting, bitch, you was gonna be behind. You was not gonna be ahead. You was not going home early. You was gonna be there and get rescued, and you felt offended when you got rescued. So if you're watching this, I hope you remember this shit. You felt offended that I rescued you, but you put yourself behind. Not me, you. And now look at you. Now you're unemployed, all because you couldn't just keep your mouth shut. You felt threatened because everyone else was just uncomfortable around you, and that's what happened. You talk shit to the owner, you talk shit about everyone else, and no one really has your back. So my buddy got a message from her confirming that she did get fired because she was, I guess, talking shit about the owner himself. And I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully that was a good enough lawful reason. If not, SoCal is gonna get fucked. And I hope that's not the case. I didn't think this Amazon job was gonna be this good, especially with the DSP and the people I work with. Would not complain, wouldn't want to struggle with any other group of people. Ever since then, productivity has gone up about 25%. Nobody talks in chats anymore. No more having to look at my phone for chat notifications. No more my phone blowing up because she's over here just having no friends, just talking to herself the whole time. But enough talking shit about her. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope y'all enjoyed, made it this far into the sesh, even though I didn't really make it a sesh. But you know what, let's take one more dab of Ruski. If I'm gonna start doing more content like this where I just sit down and talk, I think I should start getting flour now, specifically for when I do videos like this, and just keep the dabs personal, because sometimes I feel like with the dabs there's not much going on. You just see me talking and that's about it. At least with the smoking, I'm there just, and you visibly see all the smoke going on. You see the token. It feels like actually having a session where you're not just hearing someone fucking ramble on about bullshit. Salud. I'm gonna end the video there. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know if you stayed all the way to the end of the video by typing out sesh in the comments. Thank you for seshing with me and making it this far. I hope y'all enjoy. Love your faces. Stay up, stay high, but more importantly, stay sexy, y'all. Peace out.